Part 4 of restoring my vintage Cannondale mountain bike. Today we're going from this to this. And let me show you how I did it. First, I wipe off some of the grease to get the surface ready. Then I spray on my favorite degreaser and let it sit for a while. Once it's done its job, I scrub it gently with soap and finish by rinsing it clean. I'm done with the initial cleanup and now I'm about to dig through my toolbox for a chainring tool. One day I would love to upgrade my tool arsenal, but for now I'm making it work with what I've got. I started loosening up the chainring bolts, but then I realized I forgot my gloves. Every time I skip them, I end up with bruised fingers. So yeah, gloves are going on. Look at all the dirt that was hiding behind the chain rings. Time to clean it up. I'm gonna give the chainring bolts a quick wash so they're nice and clean for reassembly. Then I'll move on to the 3 chain rings. Even though I already brushed them while they were on the cranks, they're still a bit grimy, so I'm going over them one more time. Here we've got our Coda Sugino crank set and they're about to get a full transformation. Since the letters are already in poor condition, I'm sanding straight over them. I'm starting with 600 grit sandpaper for wet sanding. I read somewhere that you can get a smoother finish, so we're putting that to the test. The cranks have plenty of scratches, so beginning with a rougher grit makes sense. From there, I'll work my way through 2000 and then 3000 grit before finishing everything off with an aluminum polishing paste. I'm not going all the way for a mirror finish, because this bike is meant to be ridden. And I know the crank arms will pick up scratches from my shoes as soon as I start pedaling. And here we go with the polishing paste. If you look closely, you can actually see the surface starting to shine. I am so excited. Then we move on to the left crank. Same process. And the results are in. While working, I noticed the top of the headset was peeling, so I'm trying out a trick I've used before when restoring chrome. First step, taping off the rest of the headset to keep it safe from scratches. And then I pull out my secret weapon. You wouldn't believe it, guys, but it's dishwashing steel wools. It's simple, but it works wonders. It strips off the old paint and brings the surface back to a bright, mirror-like finish. Next up, it's time to clean the chain. A good soak with degreaser, then soap and water to finish it off. And here you can also see the before and after shots of the derailleur. Working on old bikes is always so satisfying to me. The transformations are huge, and that's what makes it so much fun. Follow me for part 5.